What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. You know, O.J. Simpson is a dummy. It has to do with him playing running back, I think, because I told you that running backs are stupid. You guys didn't want to believe me. I told you after they've taken all those hits and 34 dives, option left, option right, toss right, they're not that smart anymore. Okay? I believe it's because of concussions or something. But running backs are typically the dumbest idiots on the football field. If they were smart, they'd be playing quarterback. But because they take the ball and hand off and run over people, run into brick walls, you know, that's why they are who they are. Okay? If you look at Clinton Portis and, Dalvin Cook, I mean, it's obvious running backs are stupid. But anyways, O.J. Simpson is no different. All right? He was an excellent football player from the great state of California like me. But we all know what happened post his career. He was a movie star. He was, widely accepted into the mainstream white American celebrity audience. He was married to Nicole Brown Simpson. And then she died. She was killed. OJ was blamed for it. I remember that happened in 1994 when the Knicks were playing, I believe, the Spurs in the they're playing the Rockets during that for NBA Finals, and then they had the high speed chase of him in the white Bronco, right? With his homeboy Al. But anyways, we all know the O.J. Simpson story. After he beat that case, he was smart enough to go and rob somebody in Las Vegas to get his stuff back, and then he went to jail for so many years. OJ kind of went underground, and he's been kind of active a little bit on Twitter now. He's been, weighing his opinion. And there was a fan, he was in, hanging out. I believe it was in Las Vegas, and there was a lady that saw O.J. Simpson and had him in a video. And, O.J. comes over, and you see it in the background. The white lady is there, and O.J. was trying to kiss her. And she was like, no. No. Okay? No. So OJ got curved in the video. He looked like a complete simp. And it appears to me that OJ just hasn't learned, has he? Bro, you just haven't learned. Do you know what era that you're in? I don't know who you think you are, but OJ hasn't learned, and he's addicted to that white booty clapping sounds. Okay? You don't know the lady. You think because you're O.J. Simpson that you're going to get a pass to just kiss her because she likes you. That's a lot of guys, a lot of guys don't understand. And I kind of noticed that. A lot of times women will engage you, but that don't mean that they're sexually interested in you at all. That don't mean that they want to deal with you. You haven't waited for any kind of sign from her to go that way. Your old ass just meet her and you want to just start putting your mouth on the lady. Breath probably just stinking. You don't know what you've been eating. Could be eating booty before. Dusty. Ain't got no Tic Tacs. Okay? You probably was just licking all kind of collard green juice. Everything. You don't even know this lady. Okay? And you look like a buffoon. And it kind of shows me how thirsty OJ is. Like, don't OJ understand that this is the era of Bill Cosby? And this is what happens when these old dudes from the old way of things, because, back in the day, they're used to doing this, right? Groupies, being on them, OJ, you're broke. Don't nobody want your old ass for real like that. All right? They just don't, okay? And they so used to not having no game, just, girls, just whatever. OJ, this is not 1976 anymore. In your prime. Or 72 when you rush for those 2,000 yards on the Bills. This ain't it. All right? And you look like a thirsty old dude. Okay? And you just want to get a kiss on camera, just freaky as hell, huh? Just go ahead on. Just, you know what, OJ? Just shoot the porno right there. Like, just X videos. Just go ahead on and get butt naked right there in front of everybody. Okay? You don't know if the lady is married or anything. And then, OJ, you could get me too'd. Now, if somebody was to come out and say, OJ did this to me, well, we can believe it. Look at how thirsty you are. And this is not OJ. This is a archetype that some of us as black men have, okay? And when we deal with other groups of women, a lot of them look at, I mean, a lot of white women, I've seen forums and them talk about it on YouTube videos. They think that a lot of black men are just entirely too thirsty. Especially the ones that ain't even really the top-notch ones. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and it just goes to show, like, why does she even deserve a kiss from you? Because she look good? Like, man, I'm O.J. Simpson. I mean, I might have beat a not guilty murder case, but I'm not about to kiss you. I'm O.J. Simpson. I rushed for 2,000 yards one year. Hey, hey, baby, I'll take a picture with you, but I'm out. If you want to kiss me, I'm about to kiss you for what? I'm O.J. motherfucking Simpson. I'm not even gonna get in your video. Who do you think you are? Okay? But then you get made a fool out of. That's a lot of guys, though. A lot of guys get made a fool out of, but out of thirst. Out of complete dustiness. Okay? Every woman that's, in the picture with you, or every woman that, they're interested with you, in you at all. And now you look stupid because she dodged you with the kiss. Straight up. And let me just tell OJ this. OJ, if you listen, because I'm roasting you right now. Bro, you haven't learned how to leave them alone by now. You haven't even learned, huh? You're so dumb. After I would have went to jail or been with Nicole Brown Simpson, that would have, I know you had a black wife before. That would have took me right back to the black community, dog. After what you've been through, and the black community pulled for you too, I remember. It was more or less who was pulling for Johnny Cochran, because when that happened, when the trial actually was over, it started in 94, but I believe the guilty verdict was in 96. The not guilty verdict was not. It's 2 years later. Okay. I remember I had teachers in my high school. They were crying because you didn't go to jail. That would have left me alone. I would have never, ever dated another blonde again. If I was you, I would have moved to Atlanta. I would have became pro-black. I would have just been eating collard greens and chitlins all day. I would have been going to HBCU games, Jackson State, Florida A&M. I would have never, but you didn't do that. That's why your dumb ass got locked up in the first place. Because you went back out there messing around with them people. Now you like a complete dust bucket, and now you thirsty. OJ, leave them alone, bro. They don't want you like that, family. That's what got you in jail in the first place, dealing with them blondes. But you don't listen. Can't nobody tell you, and that's why you're thirsty now. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment pinned at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.